All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is BigBearFoundation.com back here with another video. And today is the day that we get to figure out who will be drafting when in the NFL draft. So, like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do continue to hit that like button, continue to hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate everybody's support here on the channel. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. And you guys, like I said, I don't know what I would do without you guys because I wouldn't. So yeah, I do appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for 20 teams. Like, come on, that's remarkable. Thank you guys so much for 20 teams. Definitely was not expecting 20 here, sitting up here on the screen at NFL Fantasy. I definitely was not expecting that at all, especially after we only had 12 last year. And we actually have a couple people returning from last year. Obviously, you got me. Let's see who else is coming back from last year. Not really too much. I think Will's coming back from last year. Yeller's coming back from last year. Peyton's come back from last year, I believe. Elliott's come back from last year. And I think Garrett's come back from last year too. But I don't know, and Heath. I think Heath was also in our fantasy league last year as well. But besides that, I think everybody else is new. So I do appreciate everybody for coming in. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody's support. One announcement before we get started. Yeller is going to be on this list, Yeller/Andy, because Yeller said he will back out if Andy wants to join because Yeller has been in here for like 3 years, I think. So even though he had a pretty good, decent year last year, but he said he needs a break. He'll give Andy, but if Andy doesn't want to join, he'll stick in there. So Yeller is in there right now, but Yeller, I do appreciate you for letting other players join. You are a fish. You're a hero. You guys are. I mean, he's already a super moderator here on the channel. Um, so yeah. So I do. So yeah, Yeller is planning to back out for you. And if you guys want to join, so that's why Yeller's going to be Yeller/Andy. So because we don't know who's going to be there yet, but besides that, everybody here is official. Everybody here is playing. So like I said, I do appreciate it for you guys 20 for playing. Now here comes the fun part. We get to see who is going to be drafting when in this year NFL draft. So this is how it's going to work. We have everybody's names here on the random wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and then we're going to go to this tab over here, and we're going to spin this wheel, and that's going to decide who is where picking in the draft, where you guys get it or whatever. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. I can't wait for this. This is going to be amazing. This is my second time doing this, and I got the last pick of the draft last year, so I'm hoping to get something earlier this year because that would definitely help me out after my embarrassing performance last season. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going. I will, at the end of this video, I will show you guys the draft order before we sign out of here for today. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get it started. So let's start, shall we? All right, so with the first name here on the list, hopefully it's not me because I don't want to go first. So first name that we got is remind me if I'm mistaken, but we got Brendan. We got a Brendan here. He is the first name that's going to be on this wheel, and let's see where he's going to be drafting. Like I said, this is the wheel, so we don't know what's going to go on. We don't know who's going to be drafting who, so it's a lot of fun doing this. And so Brendan is going to be drafting 8th. He's going to be drafting 8th in the draft. He will have the number 8 pick here in the draft. So let me get his name in there, and then we can move on to the next. Because you can actually get a lot of good decent players and the number 8 spot in the draft because you don't really know like what other people are going to do in the draft. So we're ready to get the 8th pick. That's not actually a bad selection. And my bad, by the way, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but that's just what it is. All right, here we go. Second pick, second name pick. Who we're gonna get? Hopefully it's not me. It looks like it's not. Next up, we got Chill Will. Chill Will. He is a returner from last year. Let's see where he's going to be picking in this year's draft. If it's going to happen, me and him. If you guys know him, he's been on here on the channel for a long time, so everybody's going to know him. And as Will, he's going to get the 15th pick in the draft. So that's it's okay. I mean, it probably could have been better, but Will, he's going to get the 15th pick in the round. in this year's draft. He could get it like a sneaky player out of that draft. Like you could get a sneaky player at 15, but who knows, man? This is just what this is for. This is fun. This is just why we do this. So let's go ahead and spin again. Let's spin that wheel. Let's get to it. And the third pick, we got Bryson. Bryson is a newcomer coming into this year. So I do appreciate all of the newcomers coming in here for playing with us this year. And Bryson is going to get the 19th pick in the draft. Hey, listen, yeah, you may have the 19th pick in the draft, but it's good that you have like almost a back-to-back scenario, so that way you can play early who you got in the draft. If I get the bottom half, I'm not going to be that happy. But if I do get like the 20th pick, I'll be okay with it because at least I get back-to-back picks. That's kind of like what I think about like 2019. Like if I don't get a good draft, then I can go back and I can pick. I can have a little bit of a back-to-back. So at least I'll have that. But yeah, so Bryson will have the 19th pick in the draft. All right, come on, let's keep moving here. This, like I said, this is a lot of fun. Next up, we got Carlson. Looks like there's a good name on there. Carlson is up next, and let's see where he's going to be picking in this year's draft. Um, let's see. And Carlson is going to have the 4th pick in the draft, and that's actually pretty good. You can get it really good. You can get a good player at 4. You can even get an MVP candidate at 4. So I'm not mad about that, man. I actually wanted to have the top 3 or the bottom 3, but mainly the top 3. So that's where I'm kind of gonna go with. Like I said, I had the last pick of the draft last year when we did this, but hopefully I can get someone earlier. So Carlson has the 4th pick in the draft. All right, next name that we have Derek. Derek, another newcomer coming in for us, playing for us this year. First time him playing with us on a fantasy league. So let's see where he's going to be picking in the draft. It looks like he's going to be packing 12th. Okay, so you can get a couple of good players here and down then. You can definitely construct your roster really well. So he's going to have the 12th pick in the draft to start off. So that's not bad though. That's not bad. You can get this, like I said, you could get a sneaky player at 12. You can definitely have some good pieces at 12. So I can't be mad about it. All right, let's keep moving. This has been a lot of fun so far, and we're just getting started. So let's see if we can find something. Next up, we got Heath. We got Heath coming in here. Heath, I think he played with this last year, and he's coming back for a new year. So let's see what Heath is going to be picking up in the draft. This, like I said, this shit is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun here in the draft. And Heath is going to have the last pick in the draft. And I'm Heath. I'm actually okay with this. Even though you do have the last pick in the draft, you can still like get back to back. So you actually kind of have an advantage with that last pick in the draft. Oh, never mind. This is the 18th pick. No, oh my god, never mind. I forgot there's 20 players in here. I keep thinking that there's 18. But yeah, Heath is going to have the 18th pick in the draft, 2 spots out of the last place. So that's not bad. I mean, you could get a double player, but who knows? So let's see. All right, next name. Let's get it. Oh no, it's going towards me. Oh no, it's gonna be myself. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I just gotta hope for something good. Let's see if I can get a good draft pick here. Oh no, this is not looking good. Oh no, I'm gonna get the 14th pick in the draft. Ugh. I kind of wanted something better than that, but it's okay. I'll still win the league. Team Betting Lords, we got this. We're gonna win the league, even though we are drafting 14th, which is definitely not ideal. In my opinion, it's not ideal because I was hoping for either one of the back ones or one of the front picks, but it's okay. It's okay. At least I didn't get last like I had last year, so I can't complain. All right, so let's move on with the next list. Let's see what we got. Next up, we got that's a close one. It's going more towards Chase. So Chase is going to be coming up. Chase is a newcomer as well. So let's see where he's going to be picking in this year's draft. Let's see, as the wheel spins, he'll be drafting 2nd. Wow. Okay, that's really good. Wow, that's a good pick. Chase is drafting, picking second in the draft. That's really good. Chase will be drafting second in the draft. That's definitely really good for Chase there. That's a good lucky pick there. All right, so now let's see what's going on with the next name. Next game we got is Liam. So Liam is also a newcomer in this year's fantasy, and let's see where he's going to be picking in the draft. So Liam is going to be picking, looks like 11th here. So yeah, Liam is going to be with the 11th pick. He will start the second half of the list. So Liam is the 11th pick. So definitely not a bad spot though. I mean, you're starting the second half of the list, so that's not too bad. So you can't really complain about that. All right, next up. So we have a lot of couple spots to fill here, but let's see who we got next. Next up, we got Evan, another newcomer here, looking for his fantasy win here. And let's see where he's going to be picking in the draft. Let's see what we got. It looks like he is going to be picking right in front of me in 13th. So, Evan picking 13th right in front of me. Hopefully, Evan, you don't steal my player, because if you're in front of me and you steal my player, I'm going to be pissed. It's okay. I don't mind it because, anyway, no, I'm going to announce it at the end. But Evan's going to have the 13th pick in the draft. All right, let's keep spinning, man. Let's keep spinning. We have a lot of top 10 spots still available. So let's see if we can get something going here. The next name that we got is McKay. He is also a newcomer coming into this year. So let's see what McKay's going to be picking in this year's draft. I'm actually kind of curious with this one, because this one could go either way. And McKay is going to draft 17th. Okay. All right, that's not bad. I mean, none of these options are bad, because you can still get a really good player at 17. But McKay gonna draft 17th in this year's draft. All right. Let's see who's next. We still have a lot of top 10 spots available. So let's keep it going. Next up, we got Jackson. Jax, a newcomer as well. He is actually one of our moderator team here on the channel. He is already a moderator. So let's see what Jax is. Let's see what he's gonna be picking in the draft. It looks like Jax is going to have the 5th pick in the draft. That's actually pretty good. That's really good. I don't mind. Like, if I had the 5th pick in the draft, I wouldn't mind it. But Jax, that's a pretty good selection. It's a pretty good selection. Jax going to be picking 5th in the draft. It's actually pretty good compared to like me. Like me, I got the bottom of the list without nowhere near a back-to-back scenario. I don't like that. So I think Jax got a better deal than I did. All right, next up. Next name that we got, let's keep spinning here. Next up, we have Big Cooper. Another newcomer coming into this year. So let's see what Cooper's gonna be picking in the draft. I'm gonna say last. Last year. I should probably start making predictions. And Cooper is going to be drafting third. That's really good. You can get a shit really good player third, especially when you're kind of close to the back-to-back scenario. So Cooper has a pretty good selection here. Third, that's not bad. That's acceptable. All right, next up, so we need the 1, the 6, the 7, the 9, the 10, and the 16, and the 20. All right, so up like next we have, by the way, yeah, like I said earlier in this video, I put like Yeller/Andy, because we don't know who's going to be playing for that spot, but I put them both in there just in case they aren't playing in there. And just in case Andy wants to join, or if he doesn't, Yeller will be taking his place. And it looks like Andy or Yeller will be drafting 6th in the NFL draft. Like I said, that's a pretty good selection right there, because you never know who you're going to get. You never know who people are going to draft to. Maybe you're going to get an MVP front runner for this year and that draft. So Yeller/Andy goes into the 6th spot. All right. Now, okay, we just have a couple names here. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need the 1, the 7, the 9, the 10, and the 16. Next up, we got Demetrios. Um, I think he's a newcomer. I think no. He was here last year. Demetrios, yeah, he was here last year. So this is his second year with us here on the channel. Let's see what Demetrios is going to be drafting. So Demetrios is going to be drafting ninth. Ninth. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. That's not bad. That's solid. Actually, in my opinion, in a 20-year draft, I actually like drafting. I like drafting ninth. I think you can get a really good player on number 9. So Demetrios goes to number 9. All right. So we got how many people we got here? We got 5 more people up here, and the number 1 spot is still available. The number 1 spot is still available. You can still get number 1. Next up, we got Jace, another newcomer here. Jace participating in this year's fantasy, and like I say, he's a newcomer. So let's see what he's gonna get this year's draft. And Jace is going to be picking 7th in the draft. That was really close to being the first pick in the draft. But Jace will have the 7th pick in the draft. Definitely ideal because you could definitely get someone good. You could like sneak somebody there at number 7. So that was a pretty good selection there for having number 7. He was so close to having the number 1 pick in the draft. And like I said, that's kind of crazy too. Like we don't know who's gonna have the number 1 pick in the draft yet. So yeah, so let's keep spinning. We only got 4 more names left in here. So next up, we got Garrett. Garrett, the second year incomer. If you guys haven't seen him on the channel, you guys should have by now because Garrett actually have done a couple videos with us here on the channel. So I think everybody should know him, unless you're newcomers. And Garrett is going to have the first pick in the draft. Wow. Garrett's going to have the first pick in the draft. That is clutch right there. For Garrett, having the first pick in the draft. So congratulations, Garrett. You're going to have the first pick in the draft, and you will also have back-to-back scenarios. So that's very crucial. That's crucial. So Garrett is going to have the first pick in the draft. All right, let's keep spinning. So we have the 10th spot, the 16th spot, and the 20 spot available. And next up, we have Elliot. Elliot, second year being here. He was here last year. I don't know who won it all last year. I think I forgot, but so let's see. Hold up, I gotta get that. It looks like Elliot is going to be picking 10th in the draft. So that's not bad. That's not bad. You're basically right in the middle. That's not bad. You're in the mid pack. You can get basically the mid pack. You're about halfway in the draft. All right, guys, we only got 2 more people up here. We have Nick and Peyton, and it looks like it's gonna fall on Nick. So let's see what Nick's gonna be drafting, and then whoever we get here, who we get here, which is Peyton, he will be picking. So we have the 16th spot, and we have the last spot available. So let's see what Peyton's gonna be picking. I'm at Nick, so Nick is gonna be taking 16, and that means Peyton is going to have the last pick in the draft, which is really good too because you're kind of like Garrett. Like you have sure you're picking last, but you will have back-to-back. You will have a back-to-back picks in the next draft. So between 1 and 2, you're going to be picking last. And I'll just go ahead and spin the wheel here. Why not? We'll do it. We'll do it for Peyton. So Peyton's going to have the last pick here in the draft. So and before we get out of here, I'm gonna put some announcements up in here just in case you guys on the fans really want to join this because we're gonna do this all live this year. So Peyton and we'll just spend this just because of fun. Peyton's gonna have the last pick in the draft at 20, which is also really good because, like I said, you'll have back-to-back picks between the first round and second round and so forth. So that is the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. That is the wheel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the draft. I will have the draft. I'll have the draft list up on Tuesday before the draft actually starts. So that's the selection everybody's gonna be picking. But before I do show you guys the final look of what the draft is gonna look like, I'm going to make a few announcements here. So if you guys wanted to, here, let me go to the NFL. I'm not going to need my MacBook here anymore. But if you guys want to, you guys can. If you guys are on the fantasy team and if you guys are watching this year we're going to do a pick'em challenge. Or we already have like we did this last year. This is basically where we go through every single week and we pick the winner. And I'll make a video of this every single week. It's probably going to be every single Tuesday. So if you guys wanted to do this stuff, like I already have the week 1 games up here. So if you guys want to join that, you guys are more than welcome to. Just go ahead and just let me know. Snap, message. You guys know how to contact me. So if you guys want to join on this, you guys are more than welcome to. It was a lot of fun last year, and I decided to bring it up this year. So like I said, if you guys want to do this every Tuesday, just make sure you guys let me know before every single Tuesday, because Tuesdays I do plan to have this video out. And then on Wednesday, this is just myself. I'm going to be predicting we're going to go through the analytics, my final score in the game, what I expected the game, me picking against the spread. That's all going to be on Wednesday's video. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, the Wednesday video is just by myself. Nobody's going to be in that. But if you guys want to play, you guys can be in the Tuesday's video where we pick all the wares and stuff. And I'll actually have the Pick'em challenge in the link. So make sure you guys hit the link in the description. I'll have the Pick'em challenge up there. Also, the Pick'em against the spread challenge. I also have that in the description. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But anyway, but before we do, let's get out of here with letting you guys know who you guys will pick in the draft. So this is the current draft order. This is where everybody's gonna be picking for this year. Take a look at it, pause the video, do whatever have to do. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I do appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, that is the draft order. So I'll put this in next Tuesday before I'll have this in on next Tuesday before the before we get started with the draft on Wednesday. So like I said, I do appreciate everybody's support. This was a lot of fun. Me picking 14th, I'm not too happy about that, but I'm pretty sure I can still win by getting the 14th pick. Just being obvious, I think I'm gonna win it. I think I'm gonna win this fantasy league. I need to do something to improve my embarrassment from last season. But like I said, do appreciate y'all's support. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, everybody. Peace out. Stay safe. This is Big Gear, SideOverNation.com. Like I said, peace out. Stay safe. See you on the next one. Until next time, everybody.